Sorry. Postman came. We're talking about peeling potatoes and meal preparation. Silly thing. Use a damp cloth. Yeah? Use a cloth that is damp, so when you wipe around it, it's not so much effort. See, it's so easy, some of these tips from this course, but it really does make a difference. It's almost like, it's so stupid that you don't even think, oh my God, I need to make sure that I've got a little pot of all of the peelings and put them in a little thing, so you're not having to go back to the bin all the time. Double the amount of food that you're doing, so you could just do a batch cook. So if you're really hungry and then it's a Monday night, like tonight, I'll just use my batch cook. Basically get people coming round, that's fine. I love it when people come round, but when they come round, they can help do the washing up. It's done, and then we can enjoy the rest of the night, rather than having to leave it for the night and then getting it dirty the next day, and then you're kind of left on your own with loads of washing up. Making beds, like worst thing for me as well. Like stretching over to try and make your own bed is definitely not a thing you can do on your own. Now, sounds a bit weird, like I'm just giving you these tips, but make sure when you do the washing that you do smaller loads, because it's quite hard getting everything in and quite hard getting everything out. So it can be more expensive if you're doing it, and it's probably worse for the environment as well, making your bills more expensive as well. But if you can do it with some things. Not going to say this, but my tip is don't iron. Try and fold your clothes up when they're wet. And by the way, wash basket needs to be on the sitting stool or the side of the table. So you're folding up and you're not having to bend down and go up to hang them up. Don't iron, basically. It's a bit of a waste of energy unless you've got something important to go to. Smooth your clothes out when they fold it up, and they'll get flat like they've ironed, and then you don't have to do it. Cleaning, strong cleaning products, so you don't have to have rubbish ones. Eco ones, obviously. Gardening, love doing a bit of gardening. Our garden is brilliant because it's made of concrete, which means we've only got pots, so we don't have to tend to the lawn and things like that. However, I'd love a lawn. Now, if I could give some advice of people who are in an office all the time, make sure you speak to your employer and talk about how they can help you with improving your sitting space. Because you need a chair with a good back support, and that you've got the right lights. Perhaps you could ask if you had some sad lamp or something. It depends what kind of budget you've got and what type of office you've got. Use a fan if it gets hot. Setting realistic targets, basically. If you've only got limited... I'm going a bit too quick now from my coffee. Let's have another bit. So keep your limited energy spent on the activities that you like doing. The first thing that happens in your daily regime is that you think of all the activities that you need to do, like the washing up, calling the bank, doing some gardening, or doing some gardening in your pots, because you just end up doing all those things on your to-do list, and actually you don't save any energy for the nice stuff. So it's really important to go and read a book or go and walk in the park as a priority throughout the day. Excuse me. So I rate that because I think that, you know, being outdoors is really good for your health. We all know that. So trying to get out as much as possible, even if you're just sitting on a bench, doing some reading or something. And then we go back to the smart sleep-wake cycle. So specific is setting a time that you go to bed each day. And each night. You go to bed in the night, by the way, sorry. And then how many days did you, I'd have to do a rewind of that. How many nights did you succeed doing that? So if you set this time limit throughout your day, and that's why you could almost use this as part of your schedule from the week before. How many times did you achieve that? Was it realistic? And, you know, what were the timings on it? So you did it for a week and then you stopped doing it. So you've got to keep on with your routines, and it will be beneficial in so many different ways. So the homework for this week is identifying 2 changes that your lifestyle you do